Good morning, guys. Hello, guys. Hey, guys. How's it going? So today I'm going to be installing an electrical outlet. And I know what you're thinking. Brother, that's kind of boring. You were racing yesterday. Now you're installing an electrical outlet today? Whoop-de-doo. It'll be fun. So it's going to be at my buddy's place. He wants to install landscape lighting at his house. And it needs an outlet. He has a pool and he has an electrical outlet for the pool. And he has an extra space on the breaker for an extra spot. So I'm no electrical contractor. If I'm doing it wrong, please let me know down in the comments if I am. I want you guys to kind of learn with me as I go through this. I've done this at my house before, but essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm going to install a new breaker, a little 15 amp breaker, and I'm gonna run a whip down, put a outdoor rated electrical outlet with a cover on it and call it a day, just like that. So come with me. First things first though, gotta get some Chick-fil-A. So I'm out here in front of Chick-fil-A. Gotta go get me a chicken sandwich. You guys like chicken sandwiches? Woo, they're good. Anyways, get some Chick-fil-A and then we're going over to Home Depot. We're gonna get our whip, our breaker, our outlet, and that's it. Come with me. All right, so I got everything I need. Okay guys, just left Home Depot. It was 80 bucks. So we got the outlet. So this is all inclusive. So this includes the mount that I'm gonna put to his house. I'm gonna drill into the house, and it's a concrete construction because we're in Florida. So it's gonna be drill into the house, tap con in, mount that. Inside of here has the GFCI already, and then the cover on the outside with the little hole on the bottom. So hopefully his cord just hangs out the bottom. So that's that one. That was 30 bucks. The breaker, I'm hoping that I got the right breaker. There's not a lot that I've seen. They all seem like they're about the same. And so this is just a little 15 amp breaker. Turn that on. And then the Ultra Whip, brother. So this includes the liquid tight whip, and it's 1 straight and 190. So I'll probably come out of the outlet, probably from the box right at the bottom. So we'll do a 90 out the bottom, or a straight at the bottom, and then come over to this and maybe put it into the top. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out once we get there. You know how I do, just kind of wing it. So let's go to the house now and check it out.
I see your lips moving, but
Okay,
I can't make out your words. I'm deaf.
I want to turn off so he can hear me. So we're just gonna we'll kill that pump off. And now this is the panel that we're looking at. So this is our pool pump breaker. And as you can see, there's extra spots available right here. So hopefully, yeah, it looks like the right one. So there's already a 15 amp that's been added right here. And then there's the one for the actual pump itself. So I don't know what this one goes to. So we'll take these covers off and kind of see what's inside of there. Okay, so I removed those two 5/16" screws, and now we have access to inside. This is what we're looking for. So we can put a breaker on it here. So I will need to go inside and kill the breaker for this bad boy. This is our power coming into it. So this goes right to the bus bar. Then you got this other one coming over here, and then you have your neutral coming over here. So this is your 240 bar. Everything else looks pretty good in here. Before I go and turn the breaker off, I'm just gonna go ahead and do all this because I don't have the access to the breaker currently. It's inside. So let's get everything all set up right now before I have to go and kill the power. So here's our whip, and I'll end up just going right here in the bottom. There's a nice little punch out right here. This is the punch out that I'm gonna go for, since there's no, actually no, because if I do that I have to go through here. So let's go over here on this side. You can see all the creatures in there. So I'll go on this back one. That way I can just go right up to the new breaker. I'll put it right there underneath the other one. It'll be easy peasy. Originally he was telling me, why don't I just use this box? And I said, I don't think that would work. And it wouldn't, because this is your 240 coming in. So you wouldn't be able to use that. I don't know why that cover plate is there. There should be no access to this right here. And then this comes down to the pool pump. And I don't know what the other 15 amp is for. It goes inside the house. Yeah, I don't know what that would be for. But that's not my problem to figure out. We're just doing the outlet. So I think I'm just gonna go down here and probably put the outlet right down here at the bottom. Okay, so I'll take one of these punch outs right here. So I'm gonna go with this one right in the front. Keep it nice and simple. So this is the outlet I'm going into right here. So I'm just gonna push it for it. Ugh. Now remember, this has live power on it right now, so you don't want to go too crazy with it. I don't want to go and end up smacking into a wire. So take out a little quarter piece. So now we have our hole. So now what we can do is very easily take our whip, unthread this. It's already got an O-ring on the bottom side of it. So now we'll take our wires, go in there. Now these wires are way overkill for what we're doing here, but it's nice. That way you don't have to worry about the wires being too small. And so now we can just seal this up. So just like that, that's done. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this box in. A couple of little screws that hold this plate to the outlet itself. Okay, so there's the cover and the screws. So now we got the outlet, our plugs, and our cover. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it off to the side over here, about right there. I think it'd be good. And then that way, if he has to put a couple of lights on there, they'll go right in the bottom, just like that, and leave it just like that. And then if he wants to move this outlet, he can. I don't know, should I do that? Probably not, because it'll probably, you know, as much as we say you can move it if you want to, he'll probably leave it, and then you have this like tripping hazard over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the wires. I'm gonna make a command decision and say we're gonna go right here with it. So what I gotta do is put the plug in the back and the top, and we'll utilize the bottom one, and we'll mount this bad boy up. So we'll take the plugs that they provide us here. So I'll be honest, what I've normally done is I just drill a hole right into the back of this and mount it on the wall just like that. But since we're on YouTube right now, I'm gonna do it, which is I think is the correct way, and utilize these holes in the back. So that way I don't end up ruining the structural integrity of this. I think this is how these go. Never used them. All right, just like that. So now I'm gonna tap con our holes here. So we're gonna go one there and one there. Put this bad boy on. So now we're gonna go to hammer drill. Now we're gonna take our tap con, our 1/4 inch drive, and our drill, and we're gonna put this bad boy in. So we got that on there now. So now we're gonna run the wiring up. We're gonna cut this about right here. So that way I can just do that 90 right into the bottom of it. So to do that, I'm gonna take a knife and just score the outside. I don't wanna go too far because you don't wanna end up hitting the wiring on the inside. We're just gonna line this up. I like that. And so we're just gonna score it. Again, not too far. It's not too hard to cut. Okay, so we don't need this on here. Oh shoot, I should have threaded this on first. We're gonna steal that O-ring back, and then now this needs to go threaded into the bottom of this. And as you can see, luckily, I didn't put the bottom on, but that's how it's supposed to go there. So just like that. I don't love how it's kind of doing that number. All right, so I cut the conduit off of here, mounted the 90. So now I have all this extra wiring. So what I'm gonna do is slide my wiring in here. So it comes out of the box. Now what I wanna do is I'm gonna pull my extra slack up here. So that way I know I got plenty of room to get up to that. I'm gonna have to secure this. I don't like the way it's flopping around. That's great there. Okay, so now we can work on stripping this wire and then attaching it to our electrical box. Okay, there's our green wire connected. That's ground, earth. All right, now, so we're gonna go black. It's gonna be black. And then red will go over here to the silver. Okay, got that all hooked up. So now, push that bad boy back in. So on this one now, we're gonna just tighten it with the screws that it came with. Get that all lined up. So this squeezes the foam around it. So that's all good right there. So now we got the cover in there. Okay, so now my green will go down here to the earth ground. My red will go up to the neutral bus bar. And my black will go into the breaker itself. So let's do that now. Okay, so I found it said pool equipment, secured it. All right, so I'm gonna take this green. I want it to be nice and clean in here, so it looks like nobody was ever in. So I'm gonna wrap this around here, and then we're gonna go right into that terminal I just loosened up. So all the way underneath of them. Okay, so there's the earth ground. So now we're ready for this wire to come up, and we're gonna go right into there. So cut this. Okay, so that one will go there. And then this one will go up. This will end up going right here into the back of the breaker. So we'll cut that guy right there. Okay, so just like tuck this wire around here. Come over here, go right into this bad boy. So that one's in. So now I'm just gonna put this one in the breaker, tighten this one up, slide it in from the back, and then slide it in there. So now the last thing to do, so this last one, so to do that, you just literally twist it out of the way, and just like that. So now, breaker will work, power in that. So let me go turn the power back on. Power's back on, flip the breaker. So it should be good to go now. So that's pretty much it. So a quick little recap. We put this breaker in, we installed this short little whip over to this outlet. This outlet has a outdoor weather rated box on it. And open it up, reset, test, all the lights come on. We have a working wet rated outlet now for his landscape light. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.